The I-70 series continues as the Royals head down the road to St. Louis to take on the Cardinals for a 3-game set that will feature the debut of Jack Caglione. Cardinals have gotten really hot. They were 14-19 at one point. They're now 33-26. They're doing it with really good offense. 4.63 runs per game puts them in the top 10. Ivan Herrera, Brendan Donovan, Mason Wynn, Lars Nootbaar, those guys have really been producing. Wilson Contreras, on the contrary, has been struggling, and there is a little score to settle potentially between him and the Royals after he spiked Jonathan India in Kansas City. On the pitching side, they have a 3.78 team ERA, which is middle of the pack. Their bullpen's been pretty good. They've got Helsley, Maton, Leahy, and Matt, who have been pitching really well. They're getting contributions from their starters. This is a pretty solid-looking team, surprisingly. Pitching matchups are Michael Lorenzen versus Andre Pallante to start the series. Then it'll be Noah Cameron versus Miles Mikolas. And the finale will feature probably Cole Ragans against Matthew Liberatore. On Tuesday, they will face Andre Pallante, who has made 11 starts with a 4.23 ERA. He's not terribly impressive, though he did give up just 2 runs on 7 hits in 7 innings against the Royals. He gave up a home run to Vinny Pasquantino, so that's a matchup to watch. He doesn't strike a lot of guys out, just a 15.9% strikeout rate, 8.7% walk rate, but he does get a ton of ground balls at 63.6%. He's got a 4-seamer that's not great, 94 miles per hour, about a 275 batting average, 500 slugging percentage, and about a 16% whiff rate. The slider does get whiffs, the sinker does not, but he gets a lot of soft contact on it. He does have a knuckle curve as well that gets a lot of whiffs. He allows reverse platoon splits. Righties have an 812 OPS against him, and lefties are at 695. And he has given up an 819 OPS after 50 pitches, so he can be beaten if you wait him out a little bit. In Game 2, the Royals will face Miles Mikolas for the second time this year. The first time he was filthy. 6 innings pitched, no runs, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Maybe filthy is not the right word, but he was very good. This year he's got a 3.90 ERA, but he doesn't strike guys out, 14.5% strikeout rate, about a 7% walk rate. He does throw a ton of first pitch strikes. He doesn't get a lot of whiffs. His 4-seamer is not great. His slider is not great. His sinker is fine. His curve gets a 24.4% whiff rate, but that's the best of all his pitches. And he has a changeup as well. He was really good in May with a 3.08 ERA, and he does have big and typical platoon splits, so lefties are going to hit him better than righties. He's especially vulnerable early, as far as vulnerable goes, with a 723 OPS allowed on the first 25 pitches. In the third game, again, I mentioned it might be Cole Ragans, it might be somebody else. The Royals will establish that sometime in the next day or so, and he'll face Matthew Liberatore, who's been the Cardinals' best starter. He has a 3.08 ERA in 11 games with a 2.66 FIP, so even better than the ERA. He has a 21.5% strikeout rate, a 3.5% walk rate. Like Mikolas, there's a ton of first pitch strikes. He was the starter in the one game the Royals won when the Cardinals were in Kansas City, but he was great. 6 innings, 1 run, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. He has a 94 mile per hour 4-seamer that gets hit a little bit hard, 91.5 mile per hour exit velocity. Not a great whiff rate, but it does get results. His slider is nasty, 38% whiffs. The cutter's been hit really hard, so that's the pitch to go after. And the sinker's been pretty good. The changeup and curve have been great. Combined 4 for 45 against those 2 pitches with 1 double. He's given up 0 home runs and 57 at-bats against lefties. Interestingly enough, he has a 541 OPS allowed with the bases empty, 735 with runners on, 796 with runners in scoring position. And he really does settle in with a sub-500 OPS allowed after 50 pitches. It's a big series for the Royals. They need to get back on track. They need to win some games. They need to get Jack Caglione some winning experience. So hopefully they have a good series.